Hey guys, Savage Recovery back for another video. How are my savages doing? If you guys aren't subscribed, do me a favor. If you want to support the channel, subscribe, hit the bell, get all my notifications. Hit a like, comment, share, help me out with the algorithm. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, you can find me at savage_red_studios, where you can see all of my photography. And also I have a Facebook page and a Twitter. And you guys can check me out on Patreon. You guys can also check me out on the Cash App. Let's get into it.
I love it when I hear revving engines. Not really, it kind of scares me.
Rest in peace, Jay. Donald Trump pays tribute to Patriot player supporter who was shot dead in Portland during violent clash between MAGA fans and BLM protesters on the 95th night of unrest. Donald Trump on Sunday paid tribute to a man shot and killed wearing a Patriot player baseball cap during violent clashes between the president's supporters and BLM protesters in Portland Saturday night. Trump tweeted, "Rest in peace, Jay." He had retweeted Woman for Trump co-founder Amy Kremer, who wrote, "This is Jay Bishop. He was a good American that loved his country and backed the blue. He was murdered in Portland by Antifa. Jay we will never forget you. Rest in peace, my friend." In disturbing footage recorded by videographer Justin Dunlap, the victim, later identified as Bishop, appears to be following two other people down the street before two gunshots ring out and a cloud of smoke erupts at the source. Saturday, marking the 95th night of unrest in Portland since the police killing of George Floyd in Minneapolis. Joey Gibson, founder and leader of right-wing group Patriot Player, also paid tribute to Bishop, writing, "We love Jay, and he had such a huge heart. God bless him and the life he lived." A GoFundMe set up to help Bishop's family needs reads, "Aaron J. Danielson was a Portland citizen who went downtown to express his opinions during the unrest and was shot and killed on the evening of Saturday 29th. In footage taken later in the night, one woman can be heard telling a cheering crowd, 'I am not sad that a effing fascist died tonight.' The person who appeared to fire the shot, and a handful of others nearby then flee out of the view as the victim staggers for a few steps and collapses on the ground." So I just showed you the video, you can hear them say, "We got a Trump supporter here," and then that dude shoots him. The shooter has been identified by 4chan because the people on 4chan, they also identified Love, the guy that kicked that driver in the face, was arrested in July for a weapons charge during a public protest, and the prosecutor in Portland decided to drop the case. So had this prosecutor done her job or his job, this man would have either been on bond, he would have been in jail, and this could have been avoided. I honestly think that Trump needs to send in the National Guard and overstep Portland, because Portland is just, they're not going to let it stop. And I think the feds need to investigate these DAs that keep dropping these charges, because it is completely and utterly abysmal that these people are getting away with committing crimes and the charges are being dropped. This man should have never died for being a Trump supporter. You can see when they he was outnumbered and he pulled mace, which is non-lethal, and the guy pulls a gun and kills him and flees. America, this is not going to stop. After he died, they said that they killed a fascist and they don't feel bad. And there are people on Twitter that are saying, you take one of ours, we take one of yours. So this violence isn't going to stop. And if this doesn't end with, if Trump doesn't become president, they're going to go around and they're going to terrorize people. In Kentucky, they're extorting businesses. In Portland, they were extorting the businesses. They're going to people's houses and chanting all night long, telling them to give up their property to Black Lives Matter. White people need to give up money out of their wallets for reparations. This is only going to get worse. So it doesn't matter if you're a Democrat. It doesn't matter if you're a liberal. It doesn't matter if you like Trump or don't like Trump. These people are going to eat their own. Regardless, there are many videos of them attacking people and the people being part of their own group and them saying, I'm with you, I support you guys, and them still attacking them. There's videos of them trying to intimidate people to get them to bend the knee to their political beliefs. This isn't going to end. Americans need to stand up. All the places that Black Lives Matter and Antifa go and the citizens stand up and arm themselves and tell them to get out of their neighborhoods, they don't do anything. They leave. But unfortunately, everyone keeps trying to pass the buck. The media keeps trying to say it's the Republicans or it's the Trump supporters that are the violent ones. If you go and look at the case of Kyle Rittenhouse, he was being chased. He was shot at. It's good to it might be believed that the first man that he shot was actually shot by someone else because he was shot in the back and he was facing Kyle. You can look in the video of Kyle where you can see someone shooting. You can see the muzzle flash from another direction where he's not at. So this is only going to keep escalating. And if they think or believe that you support Trump or you're not down for their cause or they can get something out of you, they are going to come after you. That's what Antifa's been doing. There have been arrests of people in vans driving around with weapons and shields, supplying the protesters, dropping off bricks. This stuff is well funded, and this organization, they are Marxists. The people that are doing this are Marxists, and they do not like America. This takes us back to like the 60s when you were having terrorism under the guise of peace and love with like the Weather Underground. This is only going to get worse. You guys tell me what you guys think in the comments. Jay Bishop, please rest in peace. You will not be forgotten. You are a patriot, and we won't forget you. Stay savage.